The quality of your life is directly influenced by the quality of your relationships, and the quality of your relationships is very much influenced by the quality of the conversations that you have. And the quality of those conversations is also heavily influenced by the quality of the questions that are asked. And here's what we know about couples and conversations. The average couple spends approximately 37 minutes a week talking in conversation to each other. But it's not about each other, it's to each other about logistics. Who's got the kids? Who's got the activities? Who's picking up the laundry? Who's going to the store? Or maybe it's spent talking about other people, friends, colleagues, teachers. You get the point. It's not surprising then that our love lives get stale and we start to feeling stagnant. Then we wake up one day and we ask, how did we get this way? We're not broke. We're okay. Well, if you're anything like us, okay is not okay. And this is why we created Together as One, our couples adventure retreat. We've created a program that's designed to get you and your partner talking to each other, about each other, all over again. We're going to, number one, show you ways to elevate trust and commitment in your relationship. After 36 years of marriage, we thought we had this wired. We would have said we trust each other completely. And then we discovered a few issues where we needed to be strengthened. Number two, in Together as One, we're going to identify the major causes of conflict in a relationship. And even better, we're going to give you some proven strategies for working through them. Conflict is inevitable. It's how we choose to manage that conflict that will determine how many weekends we can save or how many weekends we screw up over the course of our relationship. Number three, we're going to identify the thieves that steal our pleasure, and we're going to help get more comfortable talking about sex and intimacy. Couples that enjoy a beautiful and a fulfilling sex life engage in frequent, specific, and direct communication about your wants and your needs. Number four, in Together as One, we're going to explore the ways in which you were brought up around money, work, and time. Think about it. You're a spender, and your spouse is a saver. Or your identity and significance is anchored in your work, but your spouse's isn't. Your spouse is lax about the way you spend time together, yet you want to be more intentional. Couples that flourish are going to spend time understanding and working through each of these differences around money, work, and time. Number five, you'd think this would be a no-brainer, but many couples actually trade playing and adventuring together for supporting kids' activities, spending time at work. Maybe it's paying the bills and running the house. Well, we're going to show you why playing together will keep your relationship alive. It will keep you more connected. It will help you flourish. And then we're going to give you some strategies for making play and adventure a priority. And oh, by the way, while you're here, we're going to get out and we're going to do a lot of playing and adventuring together. Number six, the final conversation we engage in during the retreat is faith and spirituality. It's just a fact. Two leaky cups cannot fill one another. When your identity and significance is anchored in the love that God has extended to you, you live with an unearthly assurance and an inner security that enables you to unselfishly pour yourself into your partner. So we're going to talk about what it might look like when that love is played out in the context of your relationship. And here's how we do it. Each morning, over the course of 3 days, we gather in our great room at Sundance and we tee up 2 of the 6 conversations. At the end of the retreat, you're going to go home with a workbook, and that workbook has discussion questions on each of these 3 topics. The expectation is for you and your partner to spend 90 minutes each week for 4 weeks on trust and commitment, and then spend the next 4 weeks navigating conflict, and then sex and intimacy, and so on. And here's what we believe. If you engage in the follow-up to Together as One, if you carve out 90 minutes talking with each other in conversation about each other, 3 things are going to happen. Number 1, you're going to get better at talking to each other. Number 2, you're going to understand each other. You're going to strengthen each other, and you're going to grow together. And number 3, you will join the ranks of couples who flourish together. So, we invite you, come to the mountains. Join us in Sundance, Utah. It is one of the most beautiful places on the face of the earth. And let's together engage in 6 conversations that will then allow you to go deeper over the course of 6 months. We look forward to welcoming you to Together as One.